Good morning, wherever you are, whatever time of day it is. Yes, yes. Good morning, good night, and good afternoon, wherever you are, and wherever you may be. Mm-mm-mm. And I still need to fix it, huh? It's not look bad. The shot here look good too. Yes, so we have some more things to talk about tonight. But in the meantime, I'm going to, oh my God, this battery dying. I'm going to play something for you to hear. So,
and in Kalka with the down in the south. Down in the western side, I swim come to the east. We find him where we start, we assume I come. And then Gary calls us. When we go to Gary, then Gary say, see Anya, and me, go down there, go dive and take up me hand. And then we say, alright, Bullet say, yo, if I hear so you shall grab me,
it's an news about a young brother with a shark.
Go out to sea, go look. By the time I come to boom and spin about 100 feet away, the body lay down on the sand where they say, see me, lay down no head. By the time we did the swim on and I say, alright, we say we see head.
Good night, Evan.
Byron died with the tank and go down go tie rope on his foot. And the man jam him up in our boat. By the time he reach halfway in our water, we a shark. When you look, you see the big old monster tiger shark.
Wow.
I want tiger shark. Tiger shark have some little stripe on the side, like some little grayish. One Goliath, and I know playboy nothing. Monster. You hear that? So all who chat and know, take it from who was there, who do it. And the man get.
So the people them are saying is the shark, and the police are come out and talk about another shark. So much people could not tell lie. And the shark, I'm not gonna hear it again.
I want you to know about the killing with the shark on you. All TV, GMC, I carry up news about the man wash up ashore. How we go for the man? You hear that? How we go for the man? Gary the pan in surf, I come down and him call because we down in the south. Down in the western side, I swim come to the east. We find him, where we start, we swim I come. And then Gary calls us. When we go up to Gary, then Gary say, see Anya, and me, go down there, go dive and take up your hand. And then we say, alright, Bullet say, yo, if I saw a shark grabbing, intend to go dry body, go out to sea way. We go out to sea, go look. By the time I come to boom and spin about 100 feet far away the hand there. The body lay down on the sand where they say, see me, lay down no head. By the time we did the swimming on and I say, alright, we say we see head. Byron died with the tank and go down go tie rope on his foot. And the man jam him up in our boat. By the time he reach halfway in our water, we a shark. When you look, you see the big old monster tiger shark. I want tiger shark. Tiger shark have some little stripe on his side like some little grayish. One Goliath, and I know playboy nothing. Monster. You hear that? So all who chat and know, take it from who was
Ah boy, this is a sad situation. You know, me have to talk about it tonight. It's a sad situation, and let me find the police account. The police I said something different. I see the uncle also upon
I want you to pray now.
About the saying that it's not. They don't think it is that. But these people are saying, but the police was saying something different. But honestly, I tend to believe the fisherman them. Bless you. Jill, is it in your here where this incident took place with the young man who were severed by the shark? Well, the police is saying, according to what they are saying, they don't believe it's the shark. But this man is giving an account that he was actually one of them who... Good night, I Stephen, Xavier. No, I'm not no American, I'm a Jamaican. Oh, I forget so I need a Jamaican flag behind me now. I forget a Jamaica flag. It's in your town. Alright. Have you ever heard about any of these type of shark attacks? Or people been seeing that they have seen? Because I hear some people on TikTok is saying that they have seen them before. You don't believe where the police they say. I don't believe them either. I think what they're trying to do is because it's the tourist era and they don't want them type of news to go out. This is how them stay. They suppress truth. Marcia, good night. They suppress the truth. But you know what? It's such a... I saw the father crying. He said, man, I feel so sad for him. Because I can just imagine the pain you feel, you know? And boy, you never know. That's why I don't really fool with the sea much, you know. I don't fool around the sea. And sometimes when these fishermen go fish and come and sometimes they must sell them fish at a price. Trust me. Will I not say, boy, they fi sell it a little cheaper, but it's a risk. It's a risk going out there in that ocean. It's risking your life. Because the thing about it, it's their territory. Man, Sonia, you see, man, believe me, man, I say, I have to say something about it tonight, you know. And we over here say, now, all we can do, boy, I mean, I know how much time we're going to use this word, condolences. How much time we're going to use it? It's like every week we almost use it. Something terrible happen, and we have to keep using it. But such is life is of the unknown, and we just don't know what tomorrow will bring. And for many, if we had known, we would have not put ourselves in a certain position. Marcia is saying, but auntie, remember the man that speak is the young man, uncle. It's not even only uncle. This other man who came out is a fisherman who actually said him take up a body parts and them do it. So when police say, can we get everyone in the chat to hit the like button? I Stephen is asking. Good night, Mama. Blessing from Trinidad. Welcome, Redans. Welcome to the chat tonight. Now, listen. We are going to have a lively communication over here tonight. And the phone lines will be opened up as soon as possible so that we can get in as much person who want to share their opinion and anything at all, especially what is happening around us in the society. So we want to hear that. But there's something I want to bring to your attention here tonight. Is that we have seen where the EOJ has put out, let me read for you. With the parliamentary election constitutionally due next year, the Electoral Office of Jamaica preparing its estimate of expenditure for the administration of the poll. Director of Election Glasspool Brown said that the budget is to be submitted to the Electoral Commission for final approval. So we can see that election is in full gear now. For they putting things in place. And the thing about it, when you look at it, this election soon call. Oh, Jill, you know them quite well. Oh my goodness. Wow. So sad. Yes. So if the election, the EOJs put submitting the expenditure, that means they are gearing up. Very sad situation. So they are gearing up for the election. But there are some things that is happening on the ground. And I hope and trust that the PMP will be vigilant on the ground. Because that's where the JLP beat on the most. On the ground. Not where the poll I said, but on the ground. But on the ground. And we see that happening in 2016 with Portia was leading all the way in the poll and end up being edged out by 1 seat and allowed the Jamaica Labour Party to win. Now 2020 election, I know we wasn't going to win nothing. I did, you know anybody that give up? I did give up everything. I never even have the little beanie, weenie, teeny, nothing to say we don't win the election. 2020. And I want to say something that I know some of the comrades may not like. If they watch the video, they may say what I'm saying. But you see me, I'm a woman who talk truth. I tell you, I'm going to play a clip, make you hear something. That's why I'm saying, if them not vigilant on the ground, leading in the poll may not help them. Because you see how they're quiet? Then they on the ground a pad the voters list. They are on the ground padding the voters list. They are switching people from areas where it's predominantly theirs to the narrow seat them and to the one that will look challenging. And if the PMP know what is good for them, then shut them out and don't release no more poll findings. Shut them out, do not release any more poll findings. But once you do that, they're going to work on off what you're saying. Not costing them nothing for run, none of you come out with it. They're going to work on it. But let me play something, make you understand what I'm saying. I'm going to... play something here for you. Which one of them is on now?
What we cannot have is a prime minister who says, all right, if you're MP, you can be a dual citizen.
Oh my God. Now tell me some last the thing. After I have it for play now. Hold on. Alright, so yes, listen to this one.
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
A lot of things, a lot of developments since the video I put out a couple of weeks ago. A lot has happened since that time that has convinced me that the EOJ in North Central is compromised, and we have lost total confidence in the EOJ. I am in the process of drafting another letter. It will be my third letter to the Electoral Commission, to the Director of Election. This will be my third letter. And in that letter, I am actually demanding that all the staff at the EOJ in North Central resign, every one of them. I think we have lost total confidence in the entire team at the EOJ, especially those who work in the front office, as well as the returning officer and his deputy. And the reason why I would say that is because you see that the returning officer is incompetent, or he is complicit in what's going on. Neither one of them is suggests that he needs to go. He's either incompetent, meaning that he doesn't have a handle, and what's going on, he's not in charge. And he would give you, he's giving the impression that he is. He's innocent of a lot of things. So if he's innocent, that means he's incompetent. And if he's not innocent, then that means he's a complicit to what's going on. So what am I talking about? Well, one, so you would have seen the video where we discover where Mr. Samuda is given an address in Ocho Rios, Fern Grove, as his address. And everybody know Matthew Samuda doesn't live in Northeast St. Anne. That's for one. He doesn't even stay in Northeast St. Anne when he comes here. A lot of people know that. We know where Matthew Samuda is.
Alright, so let me pause that a little bit, I understand what really. Let me pause it little bit, really understand what happened. What really happened, and I post a clip that from the other day about Matthew Samuda transferring his vote to in the constituency that he's going to run. So you know, the place where him bring him, put it, him not really live there, you know. But you know, that's how them do. And this is something that is to open the eyes on the ground. Those who are workers, you have to open an eye. You have to watch the voters list. You cannot wait until election day to do that. Familiarize yourself. And you know what? You have to go, hey, you have to go dig deep. The PNP have to dig deep. These people that are going to go by any means to win the election in order to cover their tracks. So don't sit down and just take it for granted and don't keep on the eye vigilant. Say if a phone address people I use on the nose, say a phone address to transfer their votes. So I was saying about 2020 election. I didn't have no hope because I realized that at that time, for a veteran politician like Mr. Peter Phillips, he wasn't really pulling no weight. And the thing about it, he's a good man, you know. Did well for the economy. But you see, people are not old now going to look at that. They want to see your vibrancy, they want to see your present. And then he was struggling also with his illness. So that was a factor. So it was not a surprise. The only thing that surprised me was I didn't expect that we'd lose so many seats. But when the opposition, when they saw that the opposition wasn't proactive on the ground, that's the reason why they could go in. If they're still not proactive, we are going to be in trouble. Let me say if anybody on the live understand what I'm saying. What is that person here, Williams? Williams, we don't beg money over here, you know. And I don't want nobody come and put them type of something like that because I think it's a... I think I want to try my ability to save for money me want. I mean I really like that. All who want to send me money know how to send it. So me not going to answer your question. I don't know who you are. I don't know what is your intent that you just come. You never come and say good night. All you're doing and take part in the conversation. You don't even know what we are talking about. We just come and come put in about how do I send you money. That don't look like that don't look like you're real or you're genuine. And we're not really greedy for that. We know when people are real and then genuine. So tell me what you think, man. Type in the comments and let me see what you have to say. Type in, let me finish playback. Dr. Ryan. Some people have nothing but themselves. You think me I want to careless one them man, so I come put up money. Me know when people have good intention from when they don't have good intention. If your first thing that you come on you can talk about, me know exactly what your intention is. You think a fool over here, son? I don't listen to this here?
Where he stays, I don't know where he lives in Kingston, but we know where he stays when he comes to St. Anne, and it's not in Northeast St. Anne. But he would have given the address of his scrutineer, a JLP scrutineer, the same person who would end up verifying him.
You hear that?
He would give as his address. Now,
the scrutineer, no?
The issue is that when our scrutineer would have gone there and saw and seen what happened, he objected, and that caused a big stink. What has happened since that time? About 3 weeks ago, we had a meeting at the EOJ with representatives of the Jamaica Labour Party and representatives of the PNP. Myself and 2 other representatives were there. At that time, the returning officer confessed that because we were questioning why is it the EOJ, the ROPA, the Representative of People Act, and the guidelines governing EOJ transfer dictates that at any point in time you're transferring a name, an elector is transferring from one constituency to another. They must demonstrate that they live in the constituency. That if you read the EOJ directives online, they must demonstrate that they are residents in the constituency. So address verification is to verify that they actually live there.
Constant involving, very wise woman. Constant involving. Let me hold that a little. You would not expect that Matthew Samoda, who is a minister in the government, is Minister of Water. It's for sure that the whole of them corrupt. Not care them look good, it's the whole of them corrupt. And you can tell me say the other side corrupt too, but trust me, you never see it so bad, man. And I talk the God Almighty truth. Nobody are no angel and we not look for no perfection. But this administration, eh? God Almighty, I don't know what else I want to see, I don't know what else I want to hear. You don't hear me? They can't trick me, they can't trick me, my brother. They can't trick me constantly evolving. Nobody can come here so come put money for trick me. I hear him want me for hear, oh yeah, send it through this and send it through that. Go away. Go away. Everybody will use YouTube know how money sent on YouTube. Go away with that. You're not going to catch me. Oh my God. So hear this now. Hear this. The election. From you see that the EOJ put out the financing part of it to the public. And it's only for verification now. So we can work with that. So now is what? September. Let's say September. Jill laughing. Poor idiot that knows a ranch and the company. Madman, man. Madman that. If the EOJ get everything finalized up by the end of September and get the money for it and all of that, because who tells? We don't know. No. There's also a lot of things going around on social media. Listen to some of them. I take note to some of them and I'll see what makes any sense. Regardless of what anybody wants to say about Nigel, you notice Nigel not come out and lick out against anybody else. I mean, no, he see critics them. I mean, no, so him see the critics. And him not come out and say, well, what anybody else say is false. Generally, they would have come out and say it false. Nobody not come out and say false. And I really left Nigel one left. Nigel just want to get away from it. Because I can bet now they want him to do something now, you know. To make money can run, you know. And him not in for it, you know. Him not in for no more right because so much gone bad already and too much exposed already. And I think him not want to be no more part of this nonsense, man. Him don't want to be a part of it. So I don't think he's not patriotic, he's not patriotic, even though I said that about him too, because he was one of them who gone in a parliament, gone call Mark Golden, Master Mark. And now him gonna work for the master. He take up a job with the master. He give Mark red card, who get the red card? He give one self red card. So I'm saying this to say that the whole thing is corrupt. The whole thing is corrupt. And it no matter what you want to say or do, our eyes are seeing it, we are hearing it, man. How could Matthew and Matthew fan this thing come to light more than 2 months ago? And Matthew still don't come to the forefront and say, well, it is not true. Let me let you hear what Dr. Ryan is actually finished saying here, so you can have an understanding. Get ready to call in. Jill, can you put in the number? So anyone want to call in, line up yourself. As soon as I said, you can go ahead and call your call.
And it also requires that the verifier of the EOJ must be accompanied by a scrutiny of the PNP and a scrutiny of the JLP, and both must sign off on the form. If either of the parties' representatives are absent, even if the elector is present, it does not constitute a valid visit, and therefore no one can sign, including the elector. No one can sign because it's not a valid visit for transfer unless both scrutineers are present along with the EOJ.
So I not hear that.
Not one of the things we're questioning was on one occasion when the PNP scrutineer was not present and Mr. Samuda was present at the false address that he gave. The JLP scrutineer signed it and the EOJ verifier allowed Mr. Samuda to sign the form. So
I hear that.
Unbelievable. Though it was we call it an illegal if you want to call it. It's an unofficial. It's not a legitimate visit. They were permitted to sign the form. So when we took the returning officer to task on that at the meeting, where the verifier was there and the JLP representatives and our representatives were there, and we asked Mr. Brown how would he justify Mr. Samuda signing the form, his response was he permitted that to happen because he knows that Mr. Samuda is a minister of government and he's a very busy man and he's in parliament.
You
and
hear
it's
that?
hard
To the
find.
false
So that's why
address, you know?
it's- Oh my God! You see what happens?
To the false
That's
address.
his explanation. You understand what I'm saying? So he's now gonna give preferential treatment, and his justification is because he knows this man is busy. Doctors are busy. A lot of doctors are trying to transfer from one constituency to another. Teachers are busy. Hotel workers are the most busy people. They don't get steady day off. You understand? And yet I know a lot of hotel workers who have been summoned to sit-ins because they've gone there three times to visit them and they were not there because they're at work and they could not be allowed to sign the form. You understand? Yet the returning of
I tell you how hypocritical these people are. I remember in the last census, I remember how long, but they were going around and I wasn't home. So my name wasn't there. So for me to get my national ID renewed, they check back the homes if you're still living there. So they leave a note that when I get back, I must go to the electoral office. And that's what I had to do. And I go back there, do whatever they say we need to do. Guess what the lady said? Them still are going to send somebody to come verify me. Well, believe at the place how long enough. Yet Matthew Samuda, when I live in a sentence, this alone should have disqualified him. All of you will run up and down behind him. Should I say him not honest? But as Jamaica people is who they are, some of them want $5,000 change everybody mind because we so desperate. How can you? How may I have e-cup? We need water. Somebody on the live explain it. Alright, my phone lines are now open before I play the rest of it. I want somebody. Oh, Beckford, you're saying, did you know that Nigel is the first Minister of Finance in the history of Jamaica that a population census is not complete? From when, you see, because they want to use the figure where they have to manipulate and tell people about employment, this and all them something there. As the whole strategy of what they are doing. It's a strategy. So it's not that they can't finish do the census. Because every country must do census to know how many people. So that the government have a guideline what to work with. So all we want to see them are the people. All what you see is happening is to manipulate the minds of the people. They know the people are very vulnerable. So this is what Dr. is saying here. Let me finish play it out for you so you can listen to the rest. And this cannot be right. Now if I call out Matthew, we need answer. Come and verify if this, what is said is true to the Jamaican people. We want to know. We want to hear your voice on the incident. over 2 months and you came out to say nothing. You still remain silent and you still go sign a yard where you not live.
Mr. Justification is that he permitted Mr. Samuda to sign the form, even though it's not a valid visit, even though it's unconstitutional, he still permitted them to sign the form because he knows he's a busy man. And that for me is preferential treatment. That I don't know, I don't know that anybody from
that's
the
corruption.
Got that preferential.
That's corruption.
That allowance.
Come on, they live at the yard.
Is a huge red flag for me. Unprecedented, and that suggests that the voters list is a compromise. If this is the first time Mr. Brown is doing it, then he's biased. And if he's done it more than one, then the voters list is compromised, totally compromised. Hence, that's one of the reasons why we have lost confidence in the returning officer. And I'm writing a letter to demand that he be replaced. Now, what has happened since then? That whole scenario caused a blow up between the JLP scrutineer and the PNP scrutineer, because the PNP scrutineer decided to stand his ground. And the PNP scrutineer called out the JLP scrutineer and showed the dishonesty of this woman and how she lives at this two-bedroom house or three-bedroom house with her 3 children. Where in that house Mr. Matthew Samuda going to live? And who is Mr. Samuda? What's his relationship to this lady?
No, them people are slick, man.
Mr. Samuda is a married man and has a family. So how does he justify? She's not his relative. You understand? She's not a family member. So where in that house does he sleep? These are some of the questions. Number 2, if you see the place, there's no way the government of Jamaica will allow a minister of government with high level security to live there. There's nowhere to turn, there's no
disgrace, man. Shame and disgrace.
It's like a one-way street. It's a security hazard. So it's completely deceptive and dishonest and disingenuous of Mr. Samuda to give that address as his house. There's no security there. You understand? Most representatives live in a gated community because
the man out and even
very open community. Are you still there, Dre?
Dr. Simpson, I am here. Continue talking. We are listening.
All right. So the next thing now is, so that has been the development, and I chose to be silent on it because I'm watching to see what's going on. Until yesterday, something happened. Yesterday, not before yesterday, last week, the returning officer called me to say there has been no verification going on in the OGS area, particularly in that area, because of the fallout between the 2 scrutineers, and none of them want to work with each other, and it's causing an issue where the verifier is become frustrated because she cannot perform her job.
If they're corrupt,
every time the 2 scrutineers meet, there's been a big, the blow up. So they're asking both parties to replace both scrutineers. It's a request they're asking, and I said to them, well, if the JLP want to replace the scrutineer, go ahead, but we're not replacing ours. So I sent my scrutineer to go back to work, and when he went there, a big blow up, and the verifier called me to say, Mr. Simpson, we're frustrated. We're asking both parties, can you send different scrutineers so that we can do our job? The phase is about to end at the end of September. We have a lot of people to verify. So we decided to accommodate them on the understanding, on the assurance that the JLP will do likewise. We will switch out the scrutineer question and the JLP will switch out the
same thing. They were it's smart or not,
As Tuesday evening, I saw the schedule for Wednesday, and I have another visit in Fern Grove, and I figured that it's possible that Mr. Samuda's form will be brought out again. I never thought it would be, because it's a matter under investigation. We have an high-level meeting with the EOJ returning officer and the verifier and representative of both parties. We have had meetings. So in my head, that form is now pulled and is on the returning officer's desk and is being queried, and
the EOJ is compromised.
However, suspecting that the form might go out again, I reached out to our scrutineer. I left a message in the group, and I left a message on the scrutineer's, because I tried to call her and she didn't pick up. I left a message saying, listen, if Mr. Matthew Samuda's form come up, you need to object to it verbally and and sign and written in writing, because Mr. Samuda does not live at that address, and it is wrong that we should verify him. So please don't sign it. Somehow, it seemed to me the scrutineer never get the message. But the scrutineer knows the community and knows Mr. Samuda knows them that live there. Only to find out that the form went out yesterday, and
you hear that?
the same JLP scrutineer worked yesterday, so she was not replaced. And the EOJ
brought
the form out and
me pause it like this. On not hear what going? On not hear for yourself? And I me come out here and tell you no, me make gonna hear it for yourself. Me make gonna hear it for yourself. Even though the man try to fight against it, they still do it. They still continue listen.
Scrutineer signed the form.
Sign the form.
Are you serious, Mr. Simpson?
I lie not to you. So when I found out that I was livid, that I called the scrutineer and found out that she signed the form, I said, "Oh, can you sign that form? You know, Mr. Samuda don't live there." She, that is something I'm dealing with in-house. I'm not doing that in-house because that for me is a huge red flag. Serious red flag.
Serious red flag.
But I'm dealing with that in-house. But that the EOJ brought out the form, and I called the verifier. I said to the verifier, you know that this is a matter ongoing investigation, and you wait until you ask us to change the scrutineer. You never change the JLB scrutineer, even though you say you can't work with.
You
end up working with her yesterday. You tell me say you can't work with none of the two. We change ours and you still go work with that one that you say you can't work with. And as soon as we change our scrutiny, it's like you wait till we change the scrutiny to bring back the form to get it signed.
And that was a trick.
So I told her I called our commissioner at the EOJ Commission, Comrade Kefri, and I explained it to him. He called the director of elections, and then Mr. Brown, the returning officer for St. Anne called me, Northeast St. Anne called me to say it's a big blunder, it was a mistake, he didn't know about it, he was unaware before it went out.
A mistake.
He was totally innocent, and he's going to pull the form. He also said to me that Mr. Samuda had long indicated that he no longer wishes to be verified. So that form is no longer valid, it's null. But here's what's questionable. Number one, how that form still is in the hand of the verifier, and not on the returning officer's desk. That's not
correct. Correct.
On the ear what going? On the listen what really going? On the listen to what is really happening? And this is what all across Jamaica need to do. Those people who are going to be the ones that we're going to work at the polling station, all the election workers need to have a copy of the voters list way ahead of time, because those who mostly work within the vicinity of where they are familiar with those who live in the area. And anybody want to know, so they live there, want to try to start from now, and can't wait till election day. Me come preach a message for you to hear it, for you to understand it. Even though the man try to make it happen, they tell the man, so they cannot work with that PMP man and the JLP because that. And when him change for him man now for work with them not change for them one. Guess what? The new person who not too familiar with the old thing, wanna see one have to use on the head, wanna see where they use and beat and I buy vote, I buy out smart in the PMP. Wanna see that? I want to hear one story when I say about what happened in the local government election. Listen to this. You're not going to hear this. After they declare one PMP man win the night, by the next day, the man lose by 100 and add vote. And at the same here. Continue listen to this.
That form, he's innocent, but that form should have been pulled a long.
It should not be in circulation none at all.
That is correct. That's number one. Number two, if Mr. Samuda said to him that he no longer wishes to be verified, then how is it that Mr. Samuda was there at 6 o'clock yesterday morning at the house? Because I asked the scrutineer.
Lie them I tell. I try to catch up on them.
Yes.
I try to catch them in the rat trap.
Mr. Samuda was there. So why would he be at the house at 6 o'clock yesterday morning to show up to be verified? So it means that somebody called him and told him to come, and he came there. He was there. So for me, as much as I accepted the returning officer's explanation and that he's innocent and he didn't permit the form to go out and it was a mistake on his part and the form is going to be null and void, I still believe he's incompetent. You understand what I'm saying?
The whole thing on the
allow it to go in the first place. That form should have been pulled a long time ago. Number two, I am now questioning seriously the verifier. The verifier for me is culpable. I believe the verifier is biased. I believe the verifier is working as an agent for the Jamaica Labour Party, even though she may pretend to be objective. She is not objective, and I'm putting a letter to ask for that she be replaced, Mr. Brown be replaced, and for me, the only people that I'm really not so concerned about is there's a lady, the two ladies that work at the very back of the office, because they're not involved in the whole mix of what's going on. I think they do something separately. When everybody else in that EOG office need to go, because it's been long been said that these people are compromised, they are complicit, they are involved in shady, questionable things that concern the Jamaica Labour Party. They chum me up to the Jamaica Labour Party, and I more and more becoming more convinced about it. And even if it's not true, all the evidences and the indications show that something is awry in the electoral office.
Too much irregularities, Dr. Simpson. Too much. I'm stick up in it for me, Dr. Simpson.
The night of the local government election, the returning officer declared one of our division.
Listen that.
Lime Hall division declared, show the count on the board, and by the next day we lose by over 100. We win by 30 plus votes the night, and we lose by 150 plus votes. So an additional 150 votes, and we have nowhere near that amount of spoil balance. You understand what I'm saying?
My God.
So we'd have to wipe out 30 vote.
And that doing a local government election. And I same thing, them are going to do back in our election if we're not wise.
We're going to make a big thing about this until the EOJ, the Electoral Commission of Jamaica, steps in and clean up that office.
It is compromised.
Stay on it.
And we have
you
a
got to stay on it.
Joining us. Good morning, Karen. What's the contribution, Karen? Go ahead.
Comrade Dre, everybody else on the platform, Comrade Ryan Simpson, let me say to you that do not change your scrutineer. He did a good job. He's continuing to do a good job. Have the Labour Party change their scrutineer. Watch your preliminary list.
Yeah.
Once the preliminary list comes out, make sure that his name is not on the list. And if it is, make a big stink about it.
Oh yeah, we're going to follow this up. We're going to follow this. Thank you very much, Comrade Karen, for that. But you're right. We're not going to relent on this. For me, this is a man who is a lawmaker, He's not even want to be a lawmaker. He is a lawmaker because he's a senator. Any bill will pass through Parliament has to go to him as well. You understand what I'm saying? And this lawmaker is blatantly breaching the law. And you understand what I'm saying? That, for me, is the most concerning thing, that this lawmaker is going to try to insult the intelligence of Jamaican people to make people think say, I just them live, when he knows none of them live.
You need to...
Lord Jesus. And when them a story I go have no big no ending, people. On a type in the comment there and tell me. Tell me when them story here. You want, alright. Floyd Green is before the court for breach of the court order that they should keep any general meeting until the audit. And you know what him do? Him violate that and keep the meeting. The same one where they broke COVID protocols, and I keep party. We just see what Nigel do and left we in the hole. Right? And Matthew, some would have all person where that thinks that him respectable. I'll profess to be this little nice little saint. Transferring him vote to the constituent. And I understand that, Listen to me. He's going to run for that constituency. So I can understand him want to change his vote. But remember what the law say. You'd have to move into the constituency. More than you take somebody off your party address. So right across Jamaica, all the PNP need to be vigilant on this. I am saying it again. Be vigilant on the voters list and watch for the name and go to the yard. You have to do all that. If you don't do this, they're going to beat you. I just tell you the truth. Because for them, I kind of something are going. It was clear that we know that a peer robbery going in a local government election. It is clear enough. But because the corruption all over, all they do is a phone call. I want to know if all on the upper Portland go and sit down again, make we are here, say all the 9 o'clock people in out there vote. Because polling station for close from 5. Those who are already in the line. But I hear people now in a line and I get called for come vote. And that's like, I'm not take video, I'm not video them something, I'm not evidence so I can carry them a code. I'm not just sit down and attack. Come on now, man. And it happen over and over and over and I'm not do nothing on the ground. Oh, we're going. Where's the sign that they still not going? Listen me. The local government election should be a wake-up call. You hear me telling you? So we can't only sit down and put to the voters list who don't live in a certain area, Sonia. So Dayton Campbell, you're going to have to open your eye very wide. I know you're running and you got busy and like that, but you take on the responsibility of being the Gen Sec for the People's National Party, my brother. You're going to have to take your workers them and show them the strategy and show them the things what them have to look out for. You don't have to start work for now, as me telling you. And I'm glad that Dr. Ryan Simpson, kudos to you, sir, for standing your ground and not being a coward. Standing your ground and not being a coward. The reason why they are doing this, they know that they did not win honestly into the local government election. So which part they know them barely get for scrape through with generalship, they are going to try to get the numbers to bring it up. That's why you see all of that. You see them silent it too. A plan, then they are plan off to rob. When me work 5 o'clock, me lock the door. Of course, we want some serious. Listen me. I see some people when them put for work at polling station. They need to work on a polling station. They don't go for work the DMP. You need people who really mean them party well. Then just sit down and we see all in a local government election when them a show when people go up and moan and go vote this so. And the PMP them sit down around the desk. And everybody come. Then too silent man. I have to go start lick out against them now so. I have to go start lick out against them, make them wake up and get them eye open because they must think I saw this thing go. Good night, Glenn Palmer. I said go. We have to clean up the voters list. That's why Michael Manley never run. A lot of people may not understand. One of the reasons when Edward Seaga do the same thing in 1980, lot of transfer all over and beat the PMP to it, street and lane. And you know what him do was calling back another election 1983. And Manley said no, him not contest back the election 1983 on the same voters list. It have to clean up. And then go ahead and so Manley said, alright, go ahead, do him and do. I never contest the election. Right? David Brown, you're too old to get up every day. Come on from my channel, man. Come in and call you over here. And your business whether I want all or me talk when I want to talk. And my mouth, my channel, my device, my internet. Come on from my channel. Me never call you over here, me never invite you over here. Don't go where you not invite. Bright and face and out of order. That's what them stay. If I look like they don't know my thing over here, so bright and out of order. But that's why I couldn't deal with them, you know. I don't want to be down the company. Right. So Michael Manley did not contest the election on the old voters list because it was rigged. And Manley find that out. But we can't afford for us, so we're not going to test the election this time around. So we have to make sure, no, say, whatever due diligence we have to do, have to be done. That is the least of Ryan Sims' problem. He need to get out and meet the people of Northeast St. Anne, house to house, division by division, and meet the people. You can't say that's a big problem. So you are saying he's not going out house to house and meet the people. Isn't he from that division? Isn't where he live and the people that know him? A Beckford, type in the comment. There's never too much to be done, you know, that you don't need to go. You always have to keep yourself active on the ground and stay with the people. That's one of the ways. Make friends with them too. And give a tool like a helping hand when needed to. Ivan is saying he's meeting the people Beckford. But from the result of the local government election, you know, him not too bad with the count not too bad, you know. He's from Southeast St. Anne. He just transfer his vote. Okay. Alright, Sheldon, I hear you. I know you know a little about it. He is very active on the ground. Alright, so Beckford, Ivan is saying that he's very active on the ground. Then if I'm active on the ground, are you saying the people that not see him? Mohammed is saying random question. No, we're not do random question tonight. We are talk politics. PMP no love go out house to house. If real get up PMP. Then the love go house to house. Them better go house to house. Them better go house to house. Beckford is saying it is not true. Beckford, you want to call the program and outline we are talk. We officer make we hear what going. Because you see, if we voice the opinion and make them hear, and if you use up them platform, use up the platform them where you can send a message out, make somebody hear. When somebody hears something, it will help. Maybe it's just the way how we can. You live there. So Beckford is saying he live in the constituency, Ivan. And he's saying he's not seeing the work on the ground. It seems like every night from now until then, before I come find out from each constituency who are going on the ground because we need to get proactive. Boy saying good evening, they have to get rid of you leave out something. Call the number in Beckford, man, and share, make the people them on the live hear what is happening. Should run for Prime Minister. Cater. Who is Cater? Cater should run for Prime Minister. I don't know what you're talking about. Sheldon Wisdom, it's a tough seat to win. I understand that. Don't think I sit here and don't understand that. But it don't mean you cannot. It's a tough seat to win. PNP have a chance in Limal Division. That's what I heard them was saying on the live this morning. Close in. And they were saying one another part vote against them in the local government election. I forget. I'm not really familiar with that era. I'm not from that era. Winning big in exchange. Yeah, win big in exchange. Okay. And sentence base. So don't say chances are, because listen to me. The wind is blowing, you know. But what they know that the wind is blowing against them, and what they are trying to do is to pad the voters list. You understand? Hey, listen, me come off from my channel, but now listen me. You see some of them man and they just come and upset people spray. We're not talking about no Gaza and no cartel over here tonight, man. Are we wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you now? This is my channel, man. You know, I invite you over here. You don't have to come over here. A whole heap of channel there on YouTube. You're lucky Simone now over here tonight. I remember moderator them there. The PNP then just need to go out and vote. Them have to go out and all listen to me. Everybody have to go vote. Crip, lame and lazy. Virus or no virus impact or no. Cause whatever you see them virus you hear them telling about. It's another trick. Make me warn you upon this live tonight. It's another trick. Alright, so hey Beckford, me not tell you to call the program and explain the thing to the people then. Why you afraid for call? When you call and you make your voice heard, people are get it because some people have missed the comment. And explain it, man, it may help. He's saying northeast of 4 divisions. St. Anne's Bay, Ocherius, Limal, and Exchange. I think this morning they were saying on the program. I'm going to play back the program. This program I was watching this morning is on Dre program. So this is off a Dre program. I was watching it, listening it this morning. Let me finish it.
Continue to watch your constituency listing. Have this scrutineer watch listing to see if his name appear at any other address.
Yeah, because they might change the address. That
Yes,
they might do.
because they may choose to put it at another address that he may be able to falsify that he lives there. So watch it. Okay?
Right.
Keep your scrutineer there. You notice the new one, once she went on, she wasn't able to stand up and say, I'm not signing it. Listen, when you go out with electoral office, if it is a transfer, as a political scrutineer, you have a lot of say. So if you go out there and you decide that this person, you don't think they're from the constituency, you believe something is shady, you say, I'm not signing it. And once you have not signed it, that's it.
That is correct.
They have to call you into query why you didn't sign it and what's the problem, and you just hold out.
As you can see, a whole thing happened. The fact that the returning officer allowed Mr. Samuda and the JLP scrutineer to sign it on an unofficial, illegitimate visit is questionable. Very questionable.
Very questionable.
And to say that he's allowing him to do it because he's a busy man. But most people, when you don't find them, because they're busy. Most of the people when you don't find them, because they're busy, they have work. Yes, sir. And you're going to tell me you're going to give allowance. So that means you're going to have to give allowance to every busy person. Or, you understand what I'm saying? And if he has been giving allowance to busy people, based on busy, we need to find out who are the people who are getting the allowances and who don't get none.
Alright, let me pause him, Malika. You know, I have to comment him though. Let me see. Boa, good evening. They have to get rid of the director of election. Them not going to get rid of him because the opposition can't get rid of him. It would have to be oh, you're going to get rid of him. You're not going to get rid of him. Why the PNP have to do is just be vigilant. Because I go vote. If it is over, because a lot of people go vote why the PNP win the local government election, you know. It was too much for them to overturn. And that's why I come down to that closeness. Portland people, boy, me don't know, boy. Honestly to God, you have to tell me what can the people of Portland do, because it's like the man have it lock away that he just know how to get the people them out for vote. Then just have the money pack up all on the roadside and people are. And you see Jamaica people too. Some of them, they make money. Because if me left my yard, say I want intention, me left my yard for them. Nobody can tap me on the road and change my mind. You know? But because the people hungry and I have and then somebody give them $5 grand or 10 grand. It's like they can't resist it. But I would all take a 10 grand and be still going there. So when me left my yard for them, I hit me a do. A lie them I tell. Alright, Auntie Journey said, Auntie Jen, good night, my sweet. Very busy day. I saw you go sometime, man. Send the number. I want to sing. No, not on my show. Not on my. What am I gonna love text it from me, man? Jesus Christ, no, man. Good night. Me. Oh, you missed the program this man. Don't worry yourself, man. I never know Dre was on this morning. Yeah, man. He was on, but he was on this morning. I watch him most morning. PMP done. PMP done. Stigma. I don't understand what you mean. Anyway. The people, they must just forget about the money. Yeah. I just want to say I'm with you, Auntie. Jay, I'm cutting, bro. If we not winning a Portland seat, I can't see us winning. We need one of them for sure. We need one of them. But I say we can't win, but we need one of them. We need one of them. We need one of them. And it can be done. If not, I'm not here to advocate wrongdoing. But the PMP, me have to go do the same thing with them I do. Even they saying, me don't want no money from them. Me can't hungry that much. Me too. Me can't hungry that much neither. Me not sell out. You can't sell out your country. Let me finish play the clip. Me gonna hear. I'm not hear it for myself. I'm not hear it from.
So I see what side of the fence they fall on. My heart now that the voters list of Northeast St. Anne is supremely compromised. The integrity of it it has lost its integrity. That is my big concern. It has lost its integrity. But Comrade Simpson, I'm going to applaud you for standing your ground.
That's right.
Continue to stand your ground.
I applaud him too.
Do not let them walk over you. And once they understand that you're on top of your game, they won't try it again. Thank you. Thank you.
Everyone, hold on. Let me pause there. Everyone of those who are running for in the election need to stay on top of their game. Need to stay on top of their game. Every one of them need to stay on top of their games. Ivan said them are fall. Javan Morgan said poor soul. What that mean? Poor soul what? You sorry for me or what? So we make some recommendation here tonight. What is the best recommendation? Type in the comment that you will give to them people who are pursuing for office that they should do now. And to me not selling out my party a power, me say, Marky G, me say. Me want to know what poor soul mean. You don't know when somebody say poor soul like them are sorry for you. And that you mean, you know. So I come and talk about poor soul. So I see I can type in JLP. You never know say I block them over here, you know. You must think me accommodate over my program. Me not accommodate, you know. You look like you're new. Must say that's why you come over here. You go sorry for yourself. You go sorry for yourself. Because right now you come and type on my channel and I never know if you eat a proper meal since there. So you're not sorry for me. So come, put in a comment What no, let me finish play this. I'm gonna finish here. Let me just finish play out this clip here.
I don't know why I can't move myself.
Okay, this is a cause for concern, and I want to thank Dr. Ryan Simpson for just clearing it up, because when I heard the news, I said, no man, as somebody who is so keen about the politics at this time in this country, and for this to be taking place, I would have expected, something from a regular somebody in politics, but somebody who is a lawmaker, Matthew Samuda.
To Dre. It was Dr. Simpson's TikTok page. I saw it on, and when I saw it, I was like, this can never be right.
Make a look back for that clip and show it to them. Because I don't think I know that clip, So make me look back for that clip.
And hearing it again on other platforms.
And showing it. Let me look back for that clip. I think it's supposed to be well far down, but let me see if by any chance I find it back and show it to them. I can have an idea of what it is.
Jamaica, we ready? Comrades, we ready?
I don't know if I can find back a clip. I don't know. I don't want to show it and show. I couldn't see it. Can't find it back, so I never did prepare it, so it's hard.
No, this female, yeah.
It's hard to find it, so. So, Sheldon is saying PNP and JP have members at all level of the EOJ. Dayton Campbell is a member. He won't let nothing slip. But no, it will slip on him, no. You can't look on it. So when I say you need more than one eyes, everybody must be vigilant. So it can't be him alone because he work at the EOJ office. The thing about it, you see the polling station them, it's very important to be monitored. You see, after election and the ballot box them, the PNP them have to follow them, go straight to the counting station. Drive behind the vehicle them will have the box them. So if you go throw overboard or throw over so, you need to have at least one vehicle in front of the vehicle and a couple of vehicles behind them. Straight to the polling station. You can't get no room. So all of these things need to be put in place. Come let me tell you a drowning man with clutch at a straw means he want to survive, Just remember that. The PNP candidate should canvass their constituency division by division. Alright, somebody is calling here. Hello, good night. Good night.
Hello?
Yes, good night.
Good night, everybody, everyone, good night. What I'm saying, Auntie J,
Yeah.
the full time then got out this carrying the ballot. We have social media, we have phone. Can call in the station where you're coming from. Can call in. They remember and everything had up.
So you're saying, right?
They have to need no ballot. The full time and something they cut out.
Alright, so what you're saying, the same polling station, everybody stay there and count the ballot them?
Yes.
And
Like my station, me count how much for PMP. If I 10 for PMP, 5 for Labour, I 10 for Labour, but I'm 5 for PMP. You understand me?
yeah.
It's coming from PD 5 all day something.
Yeah. I understand what you're
You
saying.
understand? Me think say then something if you cut out. Because whenever time them have in a local government election here, when I St. James, they throw how much boxes. In Catadupa. You understand?
Yes. Because even at the local
So,
government
something
election where the box did miss it too. From down in a St. James.
yes.
From down in a St. James.
Yeah.
And you're not hearing nothing
Yeah.
about it. And what they should have put in play, whenever they hear all these things, irregularity like those, there should be back a voting in that division.
Yes. Me feel like a full time there's something they could do.
So
And then something they achievements and then something they throw a ballot and then something and drive. People don't have to do that something again. But then just one pressure people.
no, the why they not try to change it because
why not just tell you the number just like when we count up
when
tell it up.
when Andrew Holness in opposition, he say when him win, or him did have a change up the electoral system and make we go digital. You don't remember that? I find him coming there now. You see him I done a digital? Because with digital voting you hardly can unless you have somebody who can hack in the system. But that would be a better way to do it.
And hear from there. You talk, let me hear what.
Go ahead, man. You go ahead and talk. Now let me call her back. She not hear me. Oh Lord, she gone. Sonia, I never cut you off, you know, you stop. Trust me, you believe so Beckford, me start you see with all when my era going and now on the ground. And it's not only down in that area. I heard that the same thing is happening in East Rural St. Andrew. That's the constituency of the Prime Minister's wife. Yeah, I see you calling, but I'm on the live, girl. I'll call you back as soon as the live is over. I'll definitely call you when the live is over. Listen, so they're going around and padding up the voters list them, transferring people from one end to another end. So I commend Dr. Ryan Simpson to come out and make the whole Jamaica hear that Matthew Samuda, what he's doing. Matthew Samuda, we are asking you to come to the public floor and let us hear what is happening there. You transfer your vote to a house that you don't live in St. Anne. And as a lawmaker, I arrange a shock out. Yeah, man. And let the Jamaica people know what is going on. Because I believe that should disqualify you from running. We need to, the country needs some dressing up and bring back some little moral to the thing still, you know. I not expect no everything to be good, man. But I get from bad to worse. Beckford is saying you sound like you understand the estimate, the power. No, Beckford. Come on. Don't say that. You said that I think, no, I'm not underestimating the PMP, right? My problem is if they are transferring votes, using people's house to transfer the vote, they are looking at the numbers. They are knowing the numbers and they are going to transfer numbers to override the number. If you are not vigilant on the ground, Beckford, what do you think going to happen? Sweet Peas is saying is that's their style from long time. Oh, good night, Simone, baby. Sheldon Wisdom. Moving voter is a long time strategy for both parties. Labor right are better at their game. Alright, I hear you. It's easier to steal the box, to steal a box. Yes. Sweet Pea said that's all Shane wants that in the first place. That's what they were saying this morning over Dre Bryan's show. That they relocate people to that constituency. And that is what Matthew Samuda come in, following the same pattern. But Dr. Ryan Simpson is staying on top of his game and will not allow it to happen. That's all I want to see everybody proactive in their constituency. Thank you, Simone. Straight orange all the time. Miss, this is nothing new. I'm not saying it's anything new. But I can say when me and you do it. But we're talking about the person who running in for office. And we're talking about the lawmaker. Can you highlight somebody as a who vying for member of parliament before that do it? I know ordinary people do it all the while and take people vote and all of that. We know that. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't know that. We know that. I am saying, have you ever heard of an MP aspirant switching vote but don't live in the constituency? Can you attest to that? Yes, that was there. It started. I work in the election. That was the first time color wore on election day too. Oh. Okay, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Let me finish play out the clip so I want to hear it. Me finish play it yet? No. Better look for one different clip. I never but I don't hear most of it. So I don't understand what is happening on the ground. And we got to be vigilant on that. So the EOJ send the figure now to get the election prepared. So we know that things is Sheldon is saying green shirt roll off the hill that March election. Tatum is saying you're beautiful. Thank you. I love when people tell me I'm beautiful. Alright, when I come the man who else want to call the program and share in. Let me hear what Daryl Vaz him say now. No man, why you call in man, because
is the remaining schools that were damaged that need to be reconnected for back to school, the NWC pumps that are still out, and of course the NIC wells that serve the farmers.
Thank you, Colin.
A great achievement, and I give credit to the president and his proactive approach since he took office on August 1st, that he has been able to lead
and I understand what you're saying, James,
and get this painful matter behind us.
So Jill put the number
also
to call.
Importance to me.
Listen where Darrell talk about school and
that
life.
were damaged, that need to be reconnected for back to school, the NWC pumps that are still out, and of course the NIC wells that serve the farmers. But a great achievement, and I give credit to the president and his proactive approach since he took office on August 1st, that he has been able to lead from the front and get this painful matter behind us. Also of importance to me is the remaining schools that were damaged, that need to be reconnected for back to school, the NWC pumps that are still out, and of course the NIC wells that serve the farmers. But a great achievement, and I give credit to the president and his proactive approach since he took office on August 1st, that he has been able to lead from the front and get this painful matter behind us. Also of importance to me is the remaining schools.
Alright, so we just give a little highlight about the schools. Some of the schools will not be able to open for this Monday coming, September 2nd. Some will not be opening till further on, some October, some November, because the repairs are not yet done. Colin Roach is saying PMP to the world. What is going on here, said Mega Wilson. We're talking politics over here. We're talking about the uncaring government that we have now in Jamaica, the Jamaica Labour Party. We're talking about them. Yes, we're talking about the things them that is happening now, how them a pad the voters list, them and a transfer vote from one place to another where people are living in the community. Auntie Jane, can I vote in Jamaica? But I am American. You have to be registered on the voters list. You can't just go vote. Your name have to be on the voters list. You still have time to go and put your name on the voters list. It doesn't matter if you have American paper. Once you keep your Jamaican papers them up to date, You can always vote. And everybody, because they go get American or whatever papers, then change, then keep them passport renew every time and all of that. Once you keep doing that, you can go put your name on the voters list. You have to do it now. But you have to go in person. So I hope that help you, Michael. But we're in a serious challenge right now, people. We're in a serious challenging time that we cannot continue. I said it and I said it time and time again. I am not looking for Mark Golding to come wave a magic wand. No. That's not what I'm looking for. Listen what I look for. This present government must change. Jessica Barbie, which era are you living? Jossa, I wonder if I pronounce your name right. Jossa Bia, which one of the constituency are you living in? Good night yourself. Which constituency are you living in? You have to tell me where you live, and then we will tell you. You don't have to tell me, just tell me the parish. You don't have to tell me your house where you live, so you can say the parish and which constituency. And then we will give you an answer. And the reason why I asked that question, because you just come on, and I don't know if you were listening to the conversation or you know what it is all about. But you just come on and asking the question, who shall I vote for? That can just be a random thing because you want to hear what I have to say. You don't have to ask me who may I vote for. My clothes shown already, so I see. James Dyer is saying you better keep the Labour Party in power. I'm not really argue with Labour right now. No disrespect. St. James. St. James, North, South or Central. Which one of them? I don't really argue with Labour right on my program. Most of them know that by now. Where this new son come from? I don't argue with Labour rights. I can't hold conversation with them because they cannot reason. And that's my experience. So I don't try to talk with people that I can have a conversation with. Because they will just come and then put Trafigura. And we say, what about Trafigura? They can't give a clue what Trafigura is. Then when they talk about Trafigura done and then they talk about FINSA. And we ask them, what is it about FINSA? They can't give a clue about FINSA. I can't argue with them, the kind of people, brother. I cannot argue that way. So like me, come here talk about Matthew Samuda, I could bring a clip for you to hear what was said about him. I love to have some proof of what I'm saying. So it's not that me disrespect anybody or anything like that. But I can't listen, but I really like when I comment. I'm not going to use my platform for promote on a party. Because that's one of the strategy when I go on everybody platform for typing for people. So I'm not going to allow them to use my platform to promote on a party. Because I am not a Labourite. Never was and never will be. Then like the leader Simone. I never was and I will never be. Win, lose or draw, I will never be. And I'm not afraid to tell you, so if you see me downtown, you don't know where me did say. And if you don't meet me uptown, you don't know where me did say. And if you don't see me a country, you don't know where me did say. And when me go anywhere me want to go. Because I'm not afraid. Alright, anybody else want to call it? Where is Sonia? Sonia gone. I never finished that. Let me call her. Thank you, O'Neill.
Until then, I'm not gone. Me tell me I'm going back on class.
Oh, you're the one class. Come and say, oh, you just cut off and gone. Yes, yes.
Hello?
Yeah, me hear you, man.
Hello?
Yeah, me hearing you. Me never know. You just cut off and gone, so I call you back.
No, me not gone. Me not class, man. Me listen.
All right, then. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else want to call in? Give me a time to call you. Tomorrow. After me finish this live now, I'll call my daughter and that's it for the night. So tomorrow, anytime after me finish the morning, about in the 10 o'clock hours, tomorrow. But it won't be for tonight. Once I finish here, I'm going to call my daughter, have a conversation, and then from that, that's it for the night. I have a cutoff time for social media. So, no disrespect. Because when I finish here 9 o'clock, by the time I call her, I'm almost in my 10 o'clock time for go on my bed. So I'm not going to really overdo it. The prime, you can send me a message in the meantime, you know. You can send me a message on the WhatsApp. James there, this Prime Minister is doing a great job. Can see, you hear me saying I have to come on my channel contact? You're deaf or you're dumb or you what, James Dyer? James Dyer, you're deaf, you're dumb or you can't hear. I wish one of them. You never hear me just say a while ago? I said, don't come over here, come promote your party. Use your platform and promote your party. That's what me I do with mine. I don't need your input about your government. Because you can't come boast about government and do good job. What job am I do? Tell me on the channel what kind of job am I do. Name it. Name it. Make a name it for Sam Simon. Make a name when a good job make a hear. Type in the chat. James Dyer, type in the chat and tell everybody on the channel all of the work them, because we don't know. James Dyer, type in the chat the good work for me. May I wait for you to type in the good work? $100 new bus. Alright, go and type again. The other government never buy bus. Who first start JUTC bus at Jamaica and then call him Chichi Man? I will bring them in at Jamaica. I will bring in bus at Jamaica. I will bring in bus at Jamaica. I want to give PJ Patty say name off I bus them and call the bus them Chichi Man. Don't forget that. So now come boast about bus. Because now did implement bus for come here. So type something else. Type something else other than bus. I, Sonia Jones. James is a lover of one man. He is not from the betterment of country. Shame on you, James. You and Tomlinson, stop talk. Our kind of salutation that. I wouldn't call you over here if you come hear me. That's why you can tell me about stop talk. Me there on your platform. May I use your phone? You pay me light bill and my internet bill? Is your gadget may I use? Your face there out of order. You don't come at and boast about bus. You did buy a bus, yeah? You did carry bus come here? Who did start? Anything one I go bill pan, I will the PMP bill. I will start stadium. I will start stadium. I will start build highway at Jamaica. Come with something else. Come with something we have phone idea. I'm not talking about bill and what was there. What is phone building? We're on a foundation. And they never knew. I all bust them. They soon talk broke them. Watch. Hello?
Auntie Jenny.
Hey, good night.
Hello, good night.
Yeah, man, good night. How you doing?
Good night.
Good night. I'm saying good night. Are you hearing me?
Okay, I'm just hearing you now.
I'm hearing you loud and clear, man. Go ahead. You're live on
yes,
YouTube.
I just have one thing. Yes. I have a thing with Mr. Mackenzie. Them need to remember that Mr. Mackenzie, when he was the mayor for Kingston, I cannot forget this. They have some appointment in Duane Park, right at a Corville Garden. And needing to hear this and this live. When he was the mayor, the first thing them we used to build up, this man built up his apartment, some apartment over there. You can go back and do the facts check. And when he turned the mayor, he's the first one come and lick down the man, get the big tractor and bulldozer and lick down the man how much apartment. So I think
it start to ring a bell over Corville Garden.
Corville Garden, yes.
Yeah, I try to pull my memory, yeah.
Yeah, yes. And he licked down that man apartment them. It was like how much apartment, and he licked it down flat with big tractors and stuff like that. And from that man never recover. He get a heart attack and die.
Oh my
You get what I'm
God.
saying? So yes. So you see, remember it's a millions of dollars go down the drain for that man right there.
Mm-hmm.
And he was the one who was going around and lick down the people them building, who build up their building. So I think this mayor now, Mayor Swaby, should go and lick down the apartment that they built. Or you know that apartment? Yeah, he need to do that. I wish I'm waiting for that to hear that, Mr. Jenny. You understand me? That's why he looks so right now. Mr. Mackenzie, he look like something is wrong with him. I think his conscience is killing him, and something is wrong.
He's sick, man.
He's
sick, man. Yeah, he's sick. He have a heart problem.
Funny, lick down that man building, everything going wrong for him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He should never lick down the man building. And I want you to do the fact check on that, and the gender. They go and lick down the people building all around. You get what I'm saying?
Then I say Andrew do that with there and become back then lick out.
Yes, and they also over Clifton, Jamaica people need to understand and know. They forgot all of those things that the JLP have done. They done everything wrong in the country. They don't like poor people. Alright.
So wait, before you go,
you need to remember that.
Before you go, Carla, so what you think about the Nigel situation we just occurred?
Alright, with Nigel Clark,
yeah.
You know something is coming big, and he cannot take it far. If you notice, they attack him, you know, and he cannot manage far. He is like a baby. He's like a child. He is not those bully type, and he knows that them doing something wrong. So he's trying to take away himself before the attack claps come. If you notice, next month it's gonna be the DPP hearing. I don't forget about that.
No man, I not forget about you, man.
Okay, the DPP is coming. The thing is coming up next month. If them gonna lose the next case, that gonna be the 9th case they lose. You know what I'm saying? So Clark know what is going on. So he is running. Actually, I suspect he is one of them. You know, for you is the one that hold the money for the country, and you are give out money here, there, and everywhere. So you're not gonna take none for yourself? Come on, Auntie Jenny.
I believe especially with the SSL stuff. I believe that's one of the main things.
Yes, and he's trying to take away himself from there. That means when he reach here in America, he think them not gonna go and get him out here, over here like that. You understand me? But I think he has something he already know about. But you know what he should do before he leave? Name out the 8 of them when he is going to leave. That I will respect him for that. Just call him the 8 of them name, and then we can forgive him then. But if he don't do that, we should hold him accountable. You blame him, Auntie?
Honestly,
you should name them out.
Yeah, me not blame him, but him can't help us sink the ship and then now him want jump out, go and left everybody do, you know. Because you know when me notice from him, all the person them from the Labour Party, the only person me say come, me say Juliet Cuthbert Flint or what's she name?
Yes.
And Aljo Holness. That's the 2 persons on the Jamaica Labour Party side. Me say come out and publicly say then congratulate Nigel on a new role. Me not say no Darrell Valls. Me not say nobody else I say congratulate.
They have a press conference with Darrell Valls was talking about it, but deep down, alright, you know what you should do? Go back and listen to the Prime Minister talk and listen deep down in his voice.
Me hear him, man. I like that already, yeah,
okay.
Man.
Yeah. He don't sound happy. You understand me? If I know this man is running away, leave them, but they know something is coming big for, you remember them need to name the 8.
So you're saying Darrell Valls keep a press briefing? Me never hear a press briefing.
Yeah, I hear some press briefing with him naming out, and he's talking about the isle that find in Jamaica, and he was rubbish in it.
No, me hear when he talk about the isle, say isle are rubbish, but me not hear him say nothing about.
He was talking about Nigel Clark. He was congratulating Nigel Clark. But the clip is there.
Me never hear it.
And things like that. Yes. But what I'm saying, Mr. Nigel Clark know what is going on. For it's not just about the IMF. For remember, you cannot just jump and leave your country like that. You get what I'm saying?
No, nobody with no patriotic Jamaican would not have done that.
Patriot.
Peter Phillips could have done it.
Yes, and he never did.
He never did.
And there's a lot of people in the diaspora want to come back to serve for their country. You understand?
Yes.
So why would you leave a paying job like your own? There's a lot of people in Jamaica who like a paying job like your own. Even some of those teachers who are not getting, they won't now leave Jamaica. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody want to run left Jamaica. Most people want to come back home. If the crime is down, most people want to come back and do business back there and live peaceful.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's just the money why he's leaving.
No money.
It's something big.
No money make him leave.
He's not feeling for no money. He's not feeling for no money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like there's something big is going to happen. Something is, and them trying to take away themselves little by little. For up to today, you don't hear what happened to Miss Green, Miss Babsy Green. She's
still in a hospital. She not released out of hospital.
And no one want to talk about it. No one want to talk about it. Everybody keeping it as a hush.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So it's going down. The ship is already down. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he make sure jump off of it.
And you notice how Tufton get quiet too?
Yes, he is the next one. He's the next one probably. I think he wanna take over from the head. I think he wanna take over. I feel like he wanna go up against the Prime Minister.
But Andrew not gonna allow it. Andrew not gonna allow him for that.
He's not gonna allow it.
Yeah.
Yes. But something is going on in the back door with them. You see when them so quiet, Mr. Reddy, there's something they're cooking up.
Me know them, man. Me know.
So you remember when they come out and they're talking about Mr. Golden is not loyal to Jamaica and what he gonna have to jump out with a parachute or whatsoever. Right now them should be ashamed of themselves.
Imagine that.
The most important people in the country is running away from your job. You're running up. There's something wrong. There's something wrong.
Something
but
wrong.
I'm listening. I'm gonna go back into the class and listen to you, Mr. Jenny. I'm here listening to you.
Yes, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Thank you
yes,
for your
about it. You see, yes, you see that man there. They are wanting to hear this, Mr. Mackenzie, man. It's not gonna be pretty. You have something to tell God. What you done to that man building in Duane Park. I was there when you licking down that man building with how much truck taking it away. You know how much blocks and steel and stuff like that. That man have to tell God something, Miss Jenny.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? From that day till today, when I see that man on television, I turn it off. Yeah. Yes, man. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Auntie Jenny, I'll go back in the class and listen.
All right, thanks for your
so
input. Yeah, you have a good night. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. The thing ring a bell, you know, man. It ring a bell, but I'm going to really look up for what him say about it. And tomorrow night we can talk about it. Oh my God. Anybody else have anything where you want to call in and say or type in the comment? Boy, them a story and a really nice at all, people. Them is something I get from bad to worse. I see where Damian Crawford also come out and were blaming the government and talking about the school system, and it is now seen where all the prime minister come out and said the passes not look good at all, while Flavel come out and say all is well. Boy, I mean, know them can cheers a tale. One say one thing, other one say something else. You don't know what to believe with them people. They lie, so tell. Lie is their name. Lie is their name. Alright, let me see where I find it. If I find the minister when they know. He come out and talk about the school system. With the passes at the CXC. So me say, Flavel must feel away. Because she come out and talk about the passes them, and then now the Prime Minister come out and say something else. I don't remember which part he put it. I want to hear exactly what the Prime Minister said. Damian Crawford is saying the nation is facing a maths crisis. The only thing left in Jamaica is sunshine. Where is the old lady come from? When I love can't tell people about all. I'm not going to live for all. I'm not going to live for all. You know, all is a blessing and all is honor. All is a blessing. And I found the young people not live for all. It's so sad. And I'm not there for share no memories and no stories. No, I'm not going to live for have no memories and no stories. You know how much memories and stories me have? So every time I call, all man. All a blessing. You know so much young people are dead left with. I want to full up a mag more that way. Ennis Clark. Oh man, you don't have nothing else for you. Every time. Oh, so every time you watch me Ennis Clark. Every time I come and talk about PMP. So what you want me to talk about? JLP? Tell me what you want me to talk about the JLP, sir. What kind of lies have the PMP me that you tell? Not block him yet, Simon, because I don't know says he come over here and chat with black them, you know. But let me argue with him later before you block him. I soon tell you when to block him. What type of lie may I tell? Type in the comment. Make everybody see me a liar. Type in a comment. Ennis Clark. Type in the comment what lie me tell. Me wait on you, you know. Thank you, Simone. Ennis Clark, type in the comment, what lie I am on this platform talking, so that all the people who are here know that I'm a liar and will come back, come listen to my lies. Me not sure say, me not lie like you and bro God. I have no reason to tell lie. O'Neill's a Tivoli Garden. When gone? You just can't type something, no. Well, anyway, erasing comment. When I make us put your comment here, we erase it. You don't want to move the family. Me give you a chance to tell her what kind of lie me I tell her you not talk. Huh? Who lie and thief more on you? Who lie and thief more than uno? Wanna tell me who lie and thief more uno? I need some water. Give me 1 minute. Oh, let me find back this and plate and go get. I must always keep my water here.
Presently on your screen, a farmer.
The following is a paid announcement by the Jamaica Labour Party.
A lot of things, a lot of development. And now that things it's two people was signed up on that same
so
day.
Finish listening to the doctor says they're coming right back.
To the crop. And I'm finding out that one of the people who was verified at that very same address was Mr. Matthew Samuda's driver.
This is crazy.
His driver on the pink slip, the person showed it to me and said, me know this a person there, him no live a said, and he's Mr. Samuda's driver.
Andre, you see why we need a political ombudsman separate and apart from having it being in the EOJ?
True.
These things are supposed to be highlighted, because if we had a political ombudsman department or one that is being run in the country, then these things more likely Mr. Samuda has breached the constitution that generates and regulates the electoral office of Jamaica, and so he would have had to step aside because he has now been compromised with life.
What is the suggestion that Mr. Samuda, his driver, and the JLP scrutineer and her 3 children live together in the same 3-bedroom house?
You hear that?
Oh my God. Look at that. The constant corruption within the Jamaica Labour Party has utterly become unjustified. And seems as if there will never be any justification regarding the constant corruption of this country under the Jamaica Labour Party administration. But anyways, Dre, I would say to you, Dr. Sims, stay on the course that you're at. You said that you're going to send the 3rd letter to Mr. Glasspool, I believe.
Yes, that's correct.
If he does not respond, then you're not the only one that will be calling on him to do something with the returning officer and all the staffs that are at office there in is it St. Anne, Northeast St. Anne? Right. And I'm pretty sure that there are other comrades that are on this platform this morning. Stands with you. Dre stands with you as well. Right? Because these are some of the things that we need to weed out of our politics. And if the people of Jamaica cannot see that the Jamaica Labour Party is constantly having the country and the people of Jamaica in disrepute, then something is utterly wrong with us and as a people. Right?
And there's right, just a second. Dr. Simpson, can you confirm if this is the house that Mr. Matty Samuda claims he lives in?
Based on the information, based on the address on his pink slip, and based on the
anybody paying on the house there?
Scrutiny who brought me there, which is this is where he was brought and to verify. This is
and there's a Matthew live. Look where Matthew live. Look where Minister live. Look where Minister of Water live.
There's a Minister of Water live. Where would he park? And if you park in the road, that's a driveway, a thoroughfare.
That's where Matthew saying live, a sentence. O'Neil Harrison say, I am from Tivoli Gardens. And what about Tivoli Gardens? What about Tivoli Gardens, O'Neil Harrison? Before we play the recital, what about Tivoli Garden? O'Neil Harrison. You said, I am from Tivoli Garden. I'm saying, what about Tivoli Garden? Why you come and say you're from Tivoli Garden? What is it about Tivoli Garden? Type in the comment, let people hear, no man. I am from Tivoli Garden. Why you type say you're from Tivoli Garden? Tell the people on the live why. I don't want to judge you wrongfully, but is it that you're saying I am from Tivoli Garden because you feel like if you say you're from Tivoli Garden, what is it? Type, man. Nobody over here is afraid for nobody from Tivoli Garden, you know. Because I tell you, man is just a man. Come in and know where the reason you come and type, oh, I'm from Tivoli Garden. As if you feel so you put say you're from Tivoli Garden, anybody afraid that you're in Tivoli Garden. You know, so we're not dead off like a fly out nowadays, we're not young people. Because the only reason why you put that there, me could be wrong, but me not wrong. Me know what make you put it there. Me know why you put it there. Me know why you come over here and put it there. Back a wall. I'm from Tivoli Garden, back a wall. Listen, we never about to argue because I don't see what your argument is about. You know another thing when we notice we don't know labor at all now though? When I go upon people live on the try to put in something for distract what people saying. But me not somebody where not too much argument to them. Because the reason I'm not tell Simone block nobody tonight, you know, because Simone and it's very fast and we not play over here. We don't play over here. We stand firm over here and we're not afraid of nobody. I'm in a business where you don't want to come from, I don't want to live. I'm in a business if you don't want to look a pipe, I don't look a something. I'm in a business. I'm not afraid of you. You know how much I want to pipe take on out and left me the same way. Uncle God can't take my breath out of my body. So nobody come over here come type and go, you come from Tivoli, as if you think say, you can't tell me say you come from Tivoli and nobody over here is afraid of you in Tivoli. Go clean up the garbage them way down there. Go clean up the garbage them down there. William, everything is alright. Go clean up the garbage them. Go clean up the garbage them down there. I don't know where you come here come introduce yourself, but I'm from Tivoli. Like Tivoli anyway, or no, for promote nothing. Now come on my channel with it. Don't come on this channel with it. Don't come think say you're going to come type in about Tivoli and intimidate nobody over here. So. You don't have no ambition. Out of order. Anyway, anybody else have anything else to say tonight? No, me not make him put it there. I know why him type it. I know why he typing, but I'm from Tivoli. I know why him type it there. That's because you're going to say Tivoli, you're afraid that you're not going to want to. Oh, you come red, I'm afraid of him now, because I'm a labor right time. What I'm afraid of you? Me see the worst of the worst, I'm still there. You will all the way from James there. Me from Clarendon too. And we're not afraid of them. Out of order. I will set on the right, you know. Because we know one for. We know we're from Tivoli for. We know the legacy where Edward Seaga left going down there. We know. The whole world know. That's when man, because I say 3 years the man did that talk about when you again? Where man where I MP down at Tivoli, when him again man? The man they just call in and talk about him man, saying go buck down the house them up at Curryfield Garden. When he mind me at Kingston. Desmond Mackenzie. Desmond at the MP at West Kingston. The people that were blind and dumb, so I come from here, come and talk about, oh, I come from Tivoli, like me I'm afraid of you in Tivoli. When they come for it done, make a name back him. Nobody with me tonight. You hear? Oh. St. Elizabeth into St. Elizabeth. Oh, tomorrow. You remember last week we did talk about, but right now, tomorrow night we think we want to talk about part 2 of what we did talk about last week in regards to the constituency them. I always see it. So it's going to be different because I come with my notepad tomorrow night. Or anything randomly we're going to talk about, right? So I love you. Big up on a nice clean self. We don't intimidate over here, so we not afraid for nobody. We not afraid of no low cost. We not afraid for nobody. We not afraid for nobody. I'm gonna make my own song tonight. I'm not afraid for nobody. Are you Farron Josie? Yes, me in jail. You know, sister jail me in. I'm not afraid of nobody. I'm not afraid of nobody. I'm not afraid of Jim Brown. My downtown one time Jim Brown burned up in the prison. And when they bought them, they did wait for him out there. And he get burned up in the prison. So you can't come and tell me about Jim Brown. Me all I hear, you know. Me all I hear. Me the business what you want. So me not see you by face, but me all I hear. But I bring politics to me because me know him more you. You hear? Oh, remember you come about Jim Brown. Jim Brown dead and gone long time. I must see Duppy him that. So we not afraid of nobody. So we not afraid of nobody. A long time we there on ya, and we not afraid of nobody. Nobody can take my life. Only God have it in a control. And we not afraid of nobody. Me not afraid of no O'Neil Harrison. And me not afraid of nobody. We not afraid of nobody. So nobody do it again. You know, say me nice tonight, because me don't make Simone black about me. I'm going to make you stay. And next time when you come around, nobody can type in nothing where you think so you're going to intimidate nobody else. Because so no stay, you know. And we know, you know. A long time we there around you, so. Yes. All the labor right them go get a shower. On a warm bed. Run go get a shower. Hey, hey, only on life with Jennifer. Who can come talk foolishness. Good, good night, Jacqueline. You know? Anyway, blessing Tona, peace and love. And God bless you until we meet again. We have to lively up ourselves in spite of everything. We not make nothing to get way down. We not make nothing to get way down. We are lively up ourselves and we're going, yeah man, we're going, oh Jill, me forget to say that, but anyway, big up on a nice clean cell. Make on the sleep be sweet. You're confused, O'Neill. You're confused. You don't know where you live. I must say Mars, you're there. Now in Chicago, you're there all about. You're all around there. You're why? You're a space you live in. How are this? Anyway, people, love you. Thank again for the support. Thank you all for keep coming back to this channel, Life with Jennifer JM. And I know, so guess what? I am a nice and clean girl, Auntie Jen. And one thing we say, power we say over here, so all the time, no shower. All who want shower, run go get a beard. Run go get a beard. Anybody over here, so where want shower, on the run go get a beard. Run go get a beard until lively up we sell. Alright. Good night, good night, good night. See you next time. God blessing. See you tomorrow morning. Yes. Watching from Nigeria. Love you, Nigeria. Yeah, man. You come on. When we're done now, we're going to bed now. Go sleep. Yes. Catch you tomorrow morning. Bye. 6:30.